Let's talk about the ATF flip-flopping. What is up, Wolverines? This is John Crump News, where we talk about everything 2A related. I'm your host, John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist that keeps an eye on 2A issues. Today, we're going to be talking about something interesting. But before we get into that, we are sponsored by Bearco Training.
The gun out, but the gun's not pointed down. And this sets it up in a way that when it's aiming higher than our wrist, it's also consistent
Bearco Training is great for the beginner or if you just want to brush up on your skills. I went through the course and I absolutely loved it. And now you can use code CRUMP10 to get 10% off the course, which covers use of force and everything else. Thank you, Bearco Training, for sponsoring this video. Okay, now I wrote an article over on AMLand.com. You should go check that out. But it's about a couple FOIA requests that GOA did and got back a few different answers, which shows the ATF has flip-flopped. We all know our friend CRS Firearms is on trial right now because the ATF thinks a piece of metal with a drawing on it is a lightning link and is prosecuting him for it. But the ATF has stated in the past that stencils are not suppressors or NFA items or machine guns or anything else. GOA has turned up a criminal examination letter where the ATF was sent a Napa fuel filter, freezer plugs, a tube, and a plastic disc that is used as a drilled guide. The ATF looked at all this and determined, since there was no holes drilled in the freezer plugs, that even though it came with a drill guide, that it's not a suppressor. Kind of like the auto key card is not a cutout lightning link, so how can it be a machine gun regulated under the NFA? And I think the ATF was correct in their determination that that wasn't a suppressor. So the ATF said it's not a suppressor. But if you submit all that to the ATF right now on a Form 1, chances are they will reject you because the ATF is schizophrenic. And I don't use that term lightly. The second letter is even more interesting. The second letter was a part of a lightning link. If you don't know, a lightning link consists of two parts. There is the more significant part, which is the larger part, and then there's another part that drops in there. I'm not going to describe it too much because I don't want to be hit by the YouTube demonetization bots. But just say that this is only part of the lightning link, the larger part that the ATF got to examine. And the ATF ruled, with the absence of the second part, that it is not a machine gun. In fact, we have seen in the past with another article I wrote for AMLN that they said that if a lightning link is not cut to the correct dimensions, it is not a machine gun. It has to be cut to the correct dimensions before they were considered a machine gun. So this is just showing how crazy the CRS case is. Matt Hoover and Justin Irvin are on trial because Matt Hoover advertised a product that Justin Irvin sold that was a piece of metal with a drawing of a lightning link on it. And I don't think that rises to the level of being a lightning link. What we are seeing here is the problem the ATF has. They do everything by a holistic approach, which means a you know it when you see it approach. So that means that two different examiners can get something and come up with two different conclusions because there's not a set of standards that both of them go by. They are asked just to use their opinion to determine if something's a machine gun or not. And they really don't even have to back up that opinion. All they have to say is, yeah, that's a machine gun, or no, that's not a machine gun. And no one questions them. We have seen this with the rulings that they have come out with. The pistol brace ruling, for example, they don't tell you how much area is shoulderable, and they don't actually tell you what is a brace and what is a stock, leaving everything up in the air. Why would you produce a brace when someone at the ATF can look at it and say, hey, I think that's a stock? There is no standards, and this is crazy. That has to change. The ATF is an out of control agency that is schizophrenic and flip flops on everything. All right, guys, I'm going to go before I get myself too worked up. Thank you once again to Bear Co Training for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check them out and use code CRUMP10 to get 10% off your order. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video because the more people that know about this stuff, the better. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So stay ever vigilant, stay ever free, keep in the fight. I am out of here, Wolverine's mother.